Hi guys, it's Aaliyah. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have the signature here and I want to make some like tuck spots and pockets and things like that. So when I make a journal, once I get the signature together, I try to figure out how many of these little tucky spots that I need and stuff. So and I'll show you how I do it. Basically, everyone that's on the front page of the signature is going to have a matching one on the back page. So just for example, this is the first page and I know that I'm going to have something, like a pocket here. So then on the very back is going to have one here. So everyone is going to come in twos. So I want to have 1, 2. But with this journal, it's a little bit unique because of the way that I am doing it. So aside from the front page, it's one of the sheets from the paper pad, and then 3 coffee dyed papers, and then another sheet, 3 coffee dyed papers, so on and so forth. So this is what I was thinking, because I want this to be a really nice, like a diary almost. So I want to leave the coffee dyed pages blank. Now, I may, put a little decoration on them, but I don't want to put any pockets or tuck spots or envelopes or anything like that onto the actual page. If I do a little ribbon on the side or a sticker in the corner, something like that would be fine. But I want all my pockets to be on these types of pages. So what I thought was, I'm going to have one here. So this is 1. And actually, we'll just count it and then we'll just double it at the end, how many pockets we want. So I want to have 1 here. I am going to skip this one only because I'm having 1 here. Plus, I like this image right here. So 1, then skip the 3 pages. 2, skip those. 3. And I might not necessarily have it in the front. I might have it, depending on what picture's on the front. If I don't want to cover this up, I'll put the pocket in the back. But either way, so this is 3. 4, 5. Oh, but this is the middle. So wait, so we're at 4. So we're definitely going to need 8. And I still have to think about what I'm going to do with the middle, whether I'm going to make 2 tucks for those 2 large tags, because remember, there's also the envelope in the middle as well. So, oh, you know what I could do though? Actually, problem solved. I'll put the envelope in the middle here, and then I'll make some kind of tuck spot here for the one of those large tags, and then the other one will go on this side. So actually, yeah, so that way I can keep the envelope in the middle, and I can still have the corner or somehow some kind of tuck here. All right, so that means that was 4, so 10. So about 10. And I'm just thinking, you know what? I want to think about this a little bit longer. So let me just do 8 for now. I'm going to do 8. So what I'm going to do, let me put this aside because I don't need that just yet. I'm going to make some of the regular pockets that I usually make. And these pockets I learned by watching a video from Danny, who's over at Junk Journals and More, and they're actually Terry Woods pockets or flips or whatever, but I learned how to do it from Danny. So the first one we're going to do, I'm going to take a piece of paper and fold it. Am I in frame? Yes, I am. Oops. Let me put this up a little bit. I'm going to fold it in half. Okay, now my little cutouts, I don't want to ruin them. All right, so it's folded in half, and then we're going to fold in thirds. And this is where I don't know if there's a wrong way or a right way. I just sort of line it up, and I do leave a little extra space there. I mean, there's no measuring to it that I can see, and I've made them where the space, and when I talk about the space, I'll show you what I mean, is a bigger space, and then somewhere the space is a smaller space. So See the space here between this, the end of this flap and here? Sometimes it's like larger, sometimes it's smaller. I mean, it doesn't really matter because when you fold it, it's fine. But yeah, so I guess it's just the way how you fold. And then you just fold up all the corners along the line that the crease that was made. And you'll fold this one up here. And so what I'll do is I'll make 2 of these, and then I'll make 2 of the next one that I usually do. And then we'll see how we are for time. And a lot of the times I will make everything and make it blank, and then once I've made them all, and see, you fold it back up, and then this tucks in this side, and it makes one of these tucks. And then when you glue it on the page, it can actually open into the full page, but it's kind of like a condensed little writing spot, or a hidden writing spot. Yeah, so I'll make all of them up first, and then I'll go back and decorate them. And the paper that I'm using, actually, this I found it in a estate sale long ago, and I know it's vintage because it's watermarked, and I believe it's watermarked with a 1979. Hold on, let me just hold it up to the light. Oh, 1978. Hold on. Yeah, 7. Oh, is that an 8 or a 9? 78. And I think it's just kind of like, I don't know, letterhead or sorry about that, my alarm just went off. Letterhead or typing paper or something, but I like it. And it's not actually 8.5 by 11. So when I do smaller journals or skinnier journals, I like to use this paper. But you know what I should do? Make sure it, okay, yeah, it does. I was just thinking about that. I want to make sure that it does fit on the page. And it does, so that is good. All right, so let's make another one really quick again. So we're folding in half. And then folding up here. And again, there's no real... I don't think there's a real measurement. I mean, I don't want to say for a fact. When I do it, there's not a real measurement, but I'm sure if you actually watch the original video from Terry Woods, maybe she has, you know, a different measurement or something, but this is just how I do it. This is how I saw Danny do it, and this is how I've been doing it. And it works perfectly fine. So, and there are actually quite a few not ideas, but like, well, yeah, I guess ideas or types of flips that I like to include in all my journals. So we'll do most of them just because I like to have them. Okay, so there's 2 of those. The next one is also, I believe, a Terry Woods pocket flip. And again, we're going to start off with this, folding it in half. And I actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me just see something. Let me take a smaller... I'm going to actually trim probably a 1/4 inch off of here, just because see how it's really just basically fitting the page. I want it, yeah, 1/4, maybe even a 1/2 inch off. So that way it will be shorter than the page. So let me just get both of mine before I cut them down. So I only have to take the paper trimmer out once. All right, so let me get my trusty paper trimmer, and I'm going to cut from the open side, which is, okay, this side. And let's see, if I did about a 1/2, yeah, do a 1/2 inch. So 1/2 inch from this one. I always double check just to make sure that I didn't cut the wrong side. And 1/2 inch from that one. And these pockets are nice because they're really easy to do too. So, all right. And this is the part I always have to figure out. Here's the opening. And I think I'm folding it this way. Because, yes, okay. So, with the paper, with the open end this side, what you want to do is fold this up, the top layer, to the edge here. Just like so. And then this back one is gonna, I don't know how to explain it other than there's no measurement again. Let me show you. Let me bring it a little closer. See, I just overlay it just a little bit because this actually gets tucked under. And then this little flap here eventually gets glued down. So we folded this one this way, this one up. Then you turn it around, flip it over, and it comes up like this. And being on camera, I have the weirdest angle. But basically, see, I'm just lining it up like that. And I hope you saw that. It's just hard because I can't stick my big head in the front of the camera to make sure. But that's basically what we're going for. Because this is all going to get glued down. And then you're left with, this gets glued on this side here. So this is a little flap here. Then there's a pocket here and a pocket here. And then if you only glue down 2 of the sides, you'll get a pocket in the back. So it's like that. And I'm sure that you've seen it in most of my journals. I usually have them in all of my journals just because it's a nice, fun, like, you know, interactive flip. And it's also easy to remember too, how to do it. And again, I don't measure anything, just fold it where I think I want the pocket to be. And then turn it over and like that. Oops. There we go. Okay, so there's 2. So we have those. Now let's do, I'm just trying to think. I want to do a, because I have, where is it? The scrap box. Well, not really the scrap box. I shouldn't say that. The box is housing all of our scraps for the project. These, I think, are mostly going to be tags, though. But, yeah, I'm going to leave those for tags. But I have this that we can make something out of, though. So, let's, oh, and I actually have the other one, too. But I do want to make, like, a little pocket or something out of this. So, let's get this again. And where is my ruler? So the across measurement is about 4 1/4. So I want to make a pocket maybe right at 4. So it's a full page pocket that will go right across, and maybe I'll do it kind of like in the middle, you know, so I'll have a pocket like this and then I'll have some lace or something under it. So, all right, so we're going to cut it at 4. No, let's go to a page that we think we're going to definitely do it on. That way I know for a fact. So let's do 3 3/4 by 2.5. 3 3/4 by 2.5. That's what we'll do. Okay, so let's get the trusty cutter out again. And we are going to do, let's do 3 3/4 this way first. And then, what did I say? 2.5, yeah. And then 2.5 this way. Let's just, it's funny because I always cut these out and I'm like, wow, that's really small, but it actually isn't. I think. I don't know. No, see, it's just right. The only thing though that I don't like is that it's too much of a pattern. Like if it was just on a coffee dyed page, I think that would be fine. So you know what? I am officially nixing this. These are going to be tags. So let me just put that aside for now because I have to remember going on here, it needs to, I think, be all made with this, like a different color paper. And then we can decorate it, but it has to be made with this, I think. So let's get back to the drawing board and let me think actually, because I have these cardstocks. I don't know if there's any particular color that will go, or maybe even like brown or a cream. I feel like I'm playing cards. Let me just take out a couple, just, you know, just to see, because these are, oh, this one's thick. Okay. And this is just, I think this is cream. Yeah. All right. So let's just look and see what because they're kind of like the same, those like, you know, like beigey neutral colors. So if I had, you know, something like this on there, something like this, actually any one of them, though I don't really like this one too much. I don't like the way that looks. This I can deal with, and this I can deal with. So you know what we're going to do? We are going to make, well, you know what? We could make one of each for now. Why not? Because what I was thinking is doing something like this. I could round the ends, like the edges here and here. I don't know why I keep putting this away, because I'm just going to need it to come back out. And this actually is pretty much, oh, this is 4, so we'll have to cut it down a little bit. But what we could do is make a little pocket on the front, make a pocket here, then this will flip up and there can be writing space in here. All right, so let's trim off, I think, a quarter of each of these. Okay, let's do that first. So I don't know if I'm in frame, but I'm just cutting a quarter off of the edge here. So that quarter and this, oops, this quarter. All right, so what I'm going to do, so fold those up. All right, so these now are, like just the bases. Just like I said, I'm just making the bases, and then in another video we can go into decorating. So, all right, so we have 6 so far. So we have 2, 4, 6, and I know I definitely need 2 more. So what I'm thinking of is, you know, like the corner, the flip up, flip down ones, the, what do you call it? Hold on, I'm thinking real quick. Oops, I just threw my bone folder away. Yeah. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use this page and kind of clear these off so you can see what I'm doing. I am doing the flippy, you know, once I fold it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. The corner tucks, that's the word I've been trying to figure out. Okay, so let me just cut this out and see if this is an okay size. All right, so let's just, and I think that's pretty perfect. However, you know what? No, I don't like it because it's basically the size. So I'm going to cut off less than a quarter, really. Hold on, let's see. I'm going to do, and I know I'm not in frame. I do apologize. Let me see how much that would be. No, let me see. So I cut off just a little tiny bit. It was less than a quarter, because see, now if you put it on, it just fits better. All right, so let me fold up another one. And I don't think I'm in frame right now. Oh, part of me is in frame. Okay. And again, just a little under a quarter of an inch. Perfect. All right, so we have 2, 4, 6, and 8. So we have 8 bases for our pockets and tuck spots. So I'm going to end this video here because it's getting pretty long, and in our next video we'll come back and we'll start to decorate some of these. I don't know if we'll do it in one video or 2, or we'll have to see how time goes. So thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.